Here's something interesting that I discovered when I was doing my research on UFOs, and specifically the Phoenix Lights. Now, basically, the Phoenix Lights were seen on the night of March 13th, 1997. And I mentioned this before in a previous video that the reason why there were so many witnesses who saw the Phoenix Lights was because on that very same night, they were supposed to see the Hale-Bopp Comet. And when I read that, something clicked in here. Something said, that name sounds familiar. Hale-Bopp. And I realized that was the comet that the Heaven's Gate cult talked about, believing that there was supposed to be some sort of UFO that was supposed to follow its trail, which was supposed to transport the members of Heaven's Gate into some sort of intergalactic paradise. And when I think about it, it's like the Phoenix Lights. One or two UFOs, because I think there were like two vessels that were seen that night. Two vessels that were in the shape of triangles that consisted of lights. So of course not one but two, but is there like some sort of connection? It's like Heaven's Gate said there was supposed to be at least one UFO that was supposed to be trailing the Hale-Bopp Comet. And on the very same night that we were supposed to see the Hale-Bopp Comet in Arizona, people claimed that they saw UFOs in the shape of triangles, in the form of lights that made triangular shapes. So it does make me think. Now, let me just reassure you that I do not believe in Heaven's Gate theology, but it does make you think. Is there some sort of connection? Maybe it's all a coincidence, but you just got to think about it. I mean, the members who committed mass you-know-what, they weren't discovered until about the 26th, so a couple of days after the Phoenix Lights and the Hale-Bopp event took place. But, you know, I just didn't realize this until I started doing more research on the subject of the Phoenix Lights. It's like, the Phoenix Lights appeared on the same night that the people in America were supposed to see the Hale-Bopp Comet, and the Heaven's Gate cult preached that there was supposed to be a UFO that was supposed to be following the trail of the Hale-Bopp Comet. So it's probably a coincidence, but it's like, I wonder if Heaven's Gate probably knew something that we didn't know. Not, like I said, I don't believe in their ideology or their theology, and I don't believe that anything that they did in the end was a good thing. It was tragic, it was terrible, but take this into consideration for yourself. What do you make of all this? The Phoenix Lights, Hale-Bopp Comet, Heaven's Gate ideologies and theology. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section down below and let me know what you think, because I find this fascinating. What about you guys?